Hi, this is Martin Drummond with Progressive News. It's Sunday, June 9th, 2019.
Here's John Hickenlooper. Here's him at the California. Listen to what he said.
If we want to beat Donald Trump and achieve big progressive goals, socialism is not the answer. I was reelected in a purple state in 2014, one of the worst years for Democrats in a quarter century. I was, if we're not careful, we're going to end up helping to re-elect the worst president in American history.
Because you can't outlaw shit, because that's why we don't outlaw bombs. Because, oh wait, we did fucking outlaw bombs. You can't have bombs, you can't sell bombs. Isn't that weird? It's okay. So these guys are right-wing, so got booed. Here's John Hickenlooper after the...
Ron Plateau.
I like what the secular talk says. He goes 70... What?
I had no idea where the principal from Saved by the Bell went, but I guess he was right here.
Oh, wait a minute.
We should have universal health care.
I'm sorry, someone jumped on my mic. I don't know what else.
Ron Platone says you're comparing people who want everyone to have health care to Donald Trump. Your talking points are tired as your ideas. Take it here from this weekend and go away.
Ron Plateau.
I like what the secular talk says. He goes 70% of the country wants Medicare. 80% of your party wants it. Every other developed nation has it. They cover everybody for less and have better health comes. And you're mistaking educated people booing you because you're factually wrong for intolerance. Go away. You want to see what a right-winger, so here's John Hickenlooper. He also got booed. Here's John Hickenlooper. After the Aurora shooting, they asked him if he wanted to ban guns, and here's what he said.
But I look at this as, if this wasn't a Colorado problem, this is a human problem, right? And how we can have such a warped individual and no one around and be aware. You know, I worry that if we got rid of all the guns, and somebody has so many guns in this country, we do have a lot more gun violence than many other countries, but even if he didn't have access to guns, this guy was diabolical, right? He would have found explosives, he would have found something else, some sort of poisonous gas. He'd done something to create this harm.
Yeah, so what he's saying is if he didn't have guns, he would have went into a bomb store. Or a poison gas store. You know those stores? Because you can't outlaw shit, because that's why we don't outlaw bombs. Because, oh wait, we did fucking outlaw bombs. You can't have bombs, you can't sell bombs. Isn't that weird? It's like, so these guys are right-wingers, and they're running as Democrats. Why? Because the Democratic Party shifted 20 years ago to be a Republican Party. And they're only Democrats in name only, and that's why I do the show I do. Here's John Hickenlooper. Here's him.
Okay. So here's the problem I've got. Jimmy Dore wouldn't be even up on that stage. He wouldn't even have an audience if it wasn't for the fact that Bernie Sanders ran for president for 2016. Okay? You know, he wants to promote everybody but Bernie Sanders. And every once in a while, yeah, he gives Bernie the benefit of the doubt because you never know, right, Jimmy? He might end up being president of the United States. So, you know, give him a little bit of credit, right? Here and there. But do you think that shows like Jimmy Dore, Kyle Kalinske, me, all of them, would even be famous right now? No. That's why people like me went out there and got Bernie Sanders. Because we wanted to be famous. Now, I don't personally want to be famous. I don't want people to like me, or I don't want fame, right? But Jimmy does. Jimmy sees dollar signs every time he sees fame, right? He's hoping to follow in the footsteps of his buddy, Cenk Uygur. You know, sell out for $21 million to Katzenberg. No, man. That's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. And he stands up there and he talks about, he does the same thing that everybody else does. They talk about the Democratic Party. Well, I got some fucking bad news for you, man. Progressive Democrats are Democrats. We're the vast majority of Democrats. And you know damn well that we're just being screwed out of our power in the Democratic Party. You know we're the vast majority of Democrats. You know that we're at least 70% of the Democratic Party. That they just have their ways of the DNC and stuff of screwing us out of our power. We know it. And we tolerate it. Why? Simple. Because we know that the Democratic Party is the fastest way for progressives to become a party. We are a different party. I mean, make no bones about it, right? We are a different progressive Democrats and establishment Democrats, Hillary Clinton, Obama Democrats, the old guard. They're two different parties, man. And when you, Jimmy Dore, talk shit about the Democratic Party, and don't even bother to mention that progressive Democrats are amazing, are fucking amazing, right? I mean, we blow away anybody. And let's face it, you know, the Green Party, they're just disaffected Democrats. They were Democrats 30 years ago, 20 years ago, right? They just said, fuck this, the establishment has taken over the Democratic Party, we're not going to be part of it. And what are progressive Democrats? They're people who are trying to say to all the independents, even Republicans who are independents and want, you know, government that's for the people, by the people, of the people. These patriots, what do they want? They want, we're trying to win them back. We're trying to win them back. We're trying to win back, mostly we're trying to win back all of the left. And that goes everything from communists all the way up to, you know, I mean, we're not trying to lose the establishment Democrats, all the people who vote establishment Democrats. It's not like we're trying to get rid of them. We're trying to convert them. And we know that the Democratic Party is the quickest way for us to do that. I mean, yeah, anytime you want to show me another party, the Socialist Party or the Communist Party or the Greens or whatever, with more than like 2%, then I'd be more than happy to join their party and roll on to victory. And I hope that happens someday. I even hope they beat us. Hope they beat the Democratic Party, but as establishments. And if we can't beat the establishment now, if the progressives can't beat the establishments now, I hope that in 20 or 30 years or 40 years, God, it's going to take the fucking independents a million years to to beat the Democratic Party. They've got everything going for them. They've got the media, they own the media, they own the country. You know, they can pressure the people of this country in a million different ways. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to take back that party so we can have that power. Will we use it like they use it? Be dicks? You know? Lie all the time in the media and all that kind of shit? Well, I won't. And I know most progressives won't. Is that a weakness? Could we end up losing because we're not dicks? I don't know, maybe. But the fact is that we believe that being Democrats and doing it through the Democratic Party, taking over the Democratic Party, is the best way, the fastest way, the only way, really, is what I believe, of ending this madness, you know, this establishment madness, which is just government by the rich, of the rich, for the rich. So, you know, Jimmy Dore, when you talk about Democrats, stop being a dick, stop being a prick, stop being an asshole. You're talking about me. I'm a Democrat. Okay? And I'm farther left than you'll ever dream of being. I'm more correct progressively. I'm more of a progressive. I'm right about things more than you are. You're right. You're just a dumbass comedian. I'm a guy who thinks things out logically. I was talking about this shit before you were ever talking about it. You know? Oh, I was really glad when I used to watch the Young Turks. I used to listen to the Young Turks on Air America. Okay? And it might not have even been Air America, but it was a station that carried Air America, and it used to have the Young Turks and Rachel Maddow and Ed Schultz and a number of other people. But man, I've been around for a lot longer than you have. I've been into this a lot longer than you have. And, you know, you keep talking shit about Democrats and you keep forgetting that I'm a Democrat. Progressive Democrats. You talk shit about the Democrats, but then you know that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a Democrat. So stop talking this shit about progressive Democrats. Separate them out. Always make the distinction when you're complaining about Democrats. Always make the distinction. Always point out the fact that we are the one. Because when you talk about Democrats and you just talk about them like they're a pile of shit, you're just being an asshole. All Democrats are not a piece of shit. Progressive Democrats are... Matter of fact, you wouldn't be anything. You wouldn't be nothing. You know? If it wasn't for progressive Democrats. So when you talk shit about Democrats, make sure that you rarely differentiate. Rarely. You need to. You need to stop being a dumbass. This is Martin Drummond for Progressive News. Thanks for watching.